Welcome back, everybody, to the adventures of Oro Squirrel Bloodaxe. Squirrel Bloodaxe, is that what we called? Did we seriously get a nickname just doing those few wars around Jerusalem? That's absolutely insane. Last episode, our immortal Pharaoh character died of an infection, which is not how the immortal trait does work, by the way, in CK2. But I've heard rumors. Oh god, that's gotten out of hand, huh? I've heard rumors, perhaps, that that things are going down at the temple, the tomb of Tiger Shark. There seems to be a mysterious noise that nobody can really explain here. Investigate the banging from the tomb of Tiger Shark. A mysterious banging is coming from within the tomb of Tiger Shark. Could be a trapped grave brother, or perhaps something worse. Huh. We're going to lose 250 piety, because obviously it's not a very pious thing to do, is to dig up a tomb of your father. Tomb of Tiger Shark. It is one of the greatest offences to rip in the tomb of one laid to rest, especially that of your own father, but the banging and the otherworldly noises from the other side of the tomb can no longer be ignored. No grave robbers or animals would have lived this long whilst trapped. Your marshal instructs your retinue to remove a huge slab that lies in front of the tomb door. At first, you only see a silhouette standing at the tomb entrance. A man. Too dark to make out a face. But as he steps into the light, you see it is an all too familiar face. It is the mostly preserved face of Tiger Shark, your father. Papa? We'll lose 250 piety because we pillaged a tomb, basically. Return of the king. As he steps into the light and out of the tomb, your retinue quickly draw their spears and position themselves in front of the man. No, you fools! Shouts the head temple attendant. Do you not see? The gods have returned your father to us. The soldiers relent slightly, laying down their weapons, and others drop into their knees. It's not too late for my mercy. My son! A voice creaks out of the husk of a man. The mummification process was certainly unkind to your father. I have returned, as I said I would. I told you I was undying. Nothing can truly kill me. Event-driven death, or otherwise. The priestlet's confused on how to interpret this cryptic statement, but he turns to you. I'm sorry, little lord, but as your father is still alive, he is the rightful ruler of these lands. Ruling was boring anyway. Oro, Squirrel of Kemi, abdicates to Tiger Shark Dudley, and Oro Blobfish of Jerusalem, abdicates to Tiger Shark. We're back. Oro, Tiger Shark. Oh, God. Oh, what a face. Oh, God, it's not been a kind process. I like that he kept his hat, though. At least we got that going for us, which is nice. He returns. Oro, Tiger Shark. A little bit worse for wear, I think we can all agree. It's not nearly looking as nice as I remember. Our heir is now Prince Squirrel Bloodaxe. I love that over the course of about 2 wars, because obviously we were only playing as that kid for a few months, we managed to get the title Bloodaxe. That's absolutely fantastic. So, how are we looking here? Well, we are 26 out of 6 on our domain size. Of course, we did go to that massive series of Holy Wars last time against all the different sort of areas around Jerusalem. So, let's get everything set back up. He's returned. Oro Tiger Shark. Now, I'm not sure whether or not other foreign courtiers, diplomats, and other such people would be very pleased about a mummy ruling an entire kingdom. A clearly rotten man. Maybe you could, you know, sell it as, oh, I've got a horrible disease. It's ligma. I'm sorry. Please don't judge me too much. Maybe you could just say he's a leper, an extreme leper. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter too much. Let's go for rulership focus, because even though he's come back as a mummy, he's not evil, he's not vengeful, he just died, you know, he just died of an infection, now he's back, he's glad to be alive, he's glad to see his son's face again, he's still the kind, charitable man that we knew him. Just because he's undead doesn't mean he's evil, that's a ridiculous thing to say. Asmin, welcome aboard. Let's set up our court position. Hopefully she's going to be better than the last court position, seeing as you have to be pretty fucking skilled to kill an immortal man. Set crown focus. Oh, right, of course we have to do everything, don't we? Because we technically had a succession. That's very confusing. Gruminaire. I don't know if mummies can have Babby. Saying that, doesn't immortal make you infertile anyway? I've absolutely no idea. Appears to be immune to age or disease. Appears being the operative word. He actually isn't. I don't know. Let's Gruminaire then. Fine, why the hell not? We might as well make these kids as good as they possibly can be. Speaking of which, we should probably also educate these kids so they are as good as they can be. How is this guy better than us in martial? That's impressive. Ali, Lord of Kemi, you are a very impressive man. Let's also educate this kid as well. He's not even in our court. Oh, God, he's the courtier of one of our vassals now. Son. Okay, fine. We can assign him guardian anyway, because, of course, we are not only his father, but also the liege of this man. There we go. All right, cool. Squirrel is mastering the art of swordsmanship. Very good to hear. Now we've got to give away all these provinces, which, of course, we weren't able to give away as our last character because the council basically voted no because we died. And it turns out, you know, if we aren't there to keep the round together, the round doesn't generally last very long. What about our court? We're still 51 on our court size. Shall I kick everybody out very quickly? And again, I'm going to keep this in the video because there is a chance we can inherit an... Where's our gold? The world's richest kid right there. the world's richest fucking kid right there. Our vassals are turning against us. I can't imagine our sunny vassals are particularly pleased that a rotten mummy man, and bear in mind he's been dead for about 3 or 4 months right now. We can actually check. He's been dead, yeah, around 6 months, 5 or 6 months there. So he would have started to rot away, but of course he's still, you know, exactly the same guy that we all know and love. Oh, well that's annoying. Our son abdicated, but kept the Imperial Treasury, which would probably also imply to me he's got all of our artifacts as well, which is not ideal. You've got to admit, that's not... Oh, there we go. We got 1,000 gold out of kicking out someone. That's pretty impressive stuff. Fine. Don't need to restore Luxor. Obviously, we've already done that. We can build a new pyramid, though. I guess because we've just obviously trashed our last one. We just dug it up and obviously popped him out of it. So we're going to have to build a new one of those as well. Let's compose a book before we really get stuck in here. Martial theme, stewardship, or learning. We'll go with stewardship because, of course, how to build... Oh, my God, he's got all our artifacts as well. You little shit. Maybe. We don't have to kill him. We don't have to kill the kid at all. What we'll do is we'll imprison him and we'll banish him when he turns of age, just so that we can reclaim the treasury, because apparently he's being a greedy little shit. And that way we can get all of our stuff back. Man, that's a little bit annoying, huh? Oh, well, it doesn't matter too much. So, how are we doing? Build a pyramid. Probably can't afford it right now, to be honest with you. We've got 1,400 gold, but to say that we've lost 9,000 gold, the books aren't looking good. Let's not go too crazy with that as well. Our sender. Fantastic name. Our celibate wife. Celibate wife. Did I seriously marry a celibate one? Trick her in prison. Get out of here. Our sender. I'll be the end of your ass. Heta, Asim, the just. What have you done, my friend? I mean, any people who we can imprison who aren't our culture, absolutely try and get... I was hoping he'd rebel. That's okay. We want to make sure auto-stop plots are also turned off as soon as possible. We want to make sure, like I said, any people who aren't our religion are just being imprisoned as soon as possible. What the fuck are you guys doing? The Anubis Guard and this guy here are both plotting against our guy. How dare you? Fabricated claim, let's stop that. Why are they doing that? Get out of here with that shit. Here's he... Oh, he's our vassal. Right, so we've actually got the Anubis Guard vassalized. Very useful. Stop backing plot, please. Thank you. Stop backing plot. I imagine maybe Opinion of Predecessor might be playing into this a little bit, because, of course, they were previously under a tiny boy. Oh, plus we've got 28 assets on our domain size. Okay, now it's starting to make sense why people are plotting against us, huh? Okay, let's just go ahead and hire a whole bunch of stewards. Just to give all this land to, ideally. Steward, thank you very much. We've got to rebuild our prestige, and we've got to rebuild our piety. Understandable, really, given that we did literally die. So I'm fine with that one. Goodbye. Nice. Who was expecting that we'd come back as a mummy, huh? Accidentally adding some actual comedic gameplay features here. Fine. Let's give away... What have we got, then? Galilee. We don't particularly want Galilee. You can have that one, my friend. You can have... What else we got here? Where's Tiamat? Where the fuck is Tiamat, my man? Oh, that's our capital. Oh, it's there. No, we don't want that one either. You can have that one. Sure. What did we give away then? Pagemi and Paramoni. I don't want either of those. Musa, Courtier, and Kemi. You can have some of this other garbage that we've picked up over the past 500 years. What the hell else have we got then? We've got just the province of Suwaida. Let's chuck that in as well, and that should be hopefully everything. Car of Suwaida, include all lower titles, 5 out of 6. There we go. Awesome, cool. What have I accidentally given away then? Have we lost Jerusalem? Yeah, we lost Jerusalem. That's a real shame. How did you grab that? Because, oh, maybe we only got the Kingdom of Jerusalem, but the Duchy of Jerusalem left. It doesn't matter. Look, the point is we're alive, so I'll take that. Purely a tradition. I will support it. Somebody died. Who was that? My mother. Wow. I mean, she probably just took one look at her face, so let's be honest. So... let's go for construction, and let's continue the campaign down in Nubia next. I'm pretty sure we can go to war with these guys, because technically our truce has expired by virtue of us dying. We don't have enough piety. Shit, really? Okay, let's see if we can sort that out then very briefly, otherwise we're kind of trapped for a while. And we'll also obviously go to wars around here as well. Obviously, any holy war is going to start to give us piety. Cultural tech. Gives us 115% technology spread rate. Proselytizing. We really should be doing that all the time, huh? Why have I not been proselytizing everything always? Can we, is there any option to, like, actively convert things? I know we've got active cultural conversion, which is kind of irrelevant because we're mostly the culture. I believe that our culture matches up to our capital now, right? Sahidic Coptic, capital is Sahidic Coptic. Yeah, that's fine. I want to get, obviously, religious revocation. What do we need for that? Just 250 prestige. We need medium or high crown authority. Cool. What do we need for that one? We need to wait 50 years. Well, not quite 50 years, but quite a long time. That's very annoying. Okay, let's not worry about it too much. Can we... What did I pick for our... Oh, I picked rulership, didn't I? Shit, so now we've basically got to just kill time until we get piety, huh? Mulan is pregnant. That's worrying. That's worrying, given that we are a horrible zombie. That's horrible. That has horrific connotations. I guess he was a bit more mummified than... I guess they did a good job with the mummification. That's what I'm getting at here. Okay, sure. What about our... Oh, we lost all our favour with China as well. Fine. You know what we can do then? Let's go and grab ourselves a new artifact to ship off to China then. So look for any quality 5 Christian artifact, or otherwise, to be honest, any quality 5 artifact that we obviously can't use. We've got a tier 2 lighthouse in Venice. That's pretty impressive. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly say rare artifact. First thing we do is we come back to life, go on a very dangerous heist to try and please China. Fine. What have you got? Dragon Amulet. Useless. We're looking for, preferably, something quality 5. Yarn Gripper, which I think is the glove that you wield Mjolnir with, right? Also known as Wrathguard. That's it. Wrathguard. Sorry, it's been a while since I played Morrowind. Maybe I should just be looking for specific artifacts, because it's going to take too long. Let's go for the Iron Crown of Lombardy. There we go. Perfect. Kaiser of the Holy Roman Empire. That's who we probably want to rub to start things off here. Yeah, quality 5. Cool. It is obviously very, very good. Will always remain the King of Emperor of Italy unless they're subject of the Roman Empire or does not exist. Cool. Let's steal that. We're going to be... Oh, we can't because he's got it equipped. Shit. Okay, then. So we've already shipped off the Ark of the Covenant, right? I think that was what we sent to China the first time. Ark of the Covenant. Yes, we've already sent that one. Well, like Mjolnir, then. What if we ship off, like, Mjolnir doesn't exist? Wow, okay. Oh, God damn it. I'm going to have to dig something up now, aren't I? What else we got? Quality 5 artifacts. Why can't I think of any? CK2. Ah, I know. What about the banner of Mohammed? I don't know which one of you guys will have it. Or the Sword of Muhammad would also kind of work. But the Banner of Muhammad is a quality 5 artifact that you can obviously only use if you're Muslim, funnily enough. Seal of Muhammad would also do it. I'll take that one. Thank you. Steel artifact, Seal of Muhammad. Boom. Okay. Who do you want to take with us then? We can take our Marshal or a Spy Master. Our Marshal is very, very skilled, so absolutely we're going to take this dude. I did something then. Did I start antagonizing someone or something? There we go. Started swaying the guy that we're about to rob. Yeah, maybe not then in hindsight, huh? So, we'll leave auto stop plots turned off, so in the background we could be revoking tiles, that type of thing, as we play here. We're going to try and build up a lot of piety so that we carry on going to the Holy War with Nubia, and the goal today is to build up the Empire level tile. If we can get that, that would be fantastic. I mean, how far away are we off of that? Prestige. Oh, shit, that's all we need is Prestige now. Right, okay, so Kemi's not permitted to be the basic. What if we make Jerusalem? What if we make Jerusalem? Then what? Yes, okay, so all we need is 2,500 Prestige. Cool, alright. What is then the Egyptian Empire level title? Because apparently one exists. Because you can't use Egypt as a basis for a custom empire. So there's obviously no Empire of Jerusalem in the base game, but there is something similar. Fine. Convince the servants to let me in. Now this dude does technically have the empire, doesn't he? That other distant relative of ours, the Pon dynasty. I still can't believe this happened. What are you? So your father was... Your grandfather was our first character, right? So he's like a really distant cousin here. He technically has the Egyptian Empire, but I don't know how he's still got lands in it. Why can't we usurp it? Because he's at war. Oh, but it doesn't have any de jure territory. It's just titular, so we'd never be able to usurp it, but we can't make a new one because it's technically the Egyptian Empire. That's a weird mechanic. Don't like that, CK2Plus. Fine. Russia before they raise the alarm. We'll make our own custom empire if we have to. We'll just rename it to something else. Oh, God, this is risky. Time to get unconventional. So, 63%. Good luck? Fuck, we failed. If we die again, I'm going to be so pissed. You've taken too long and some guards have found you. So the only way in theory you can die with Immortal, right, is if you are physically killed. Like, your head's chopped off, run through with a sword, die on the field of battle. So you can only really die by being in prison or dying in combat. Everything else, in theory, shouldn't kill you. I say in theory because, of course, last episode it fucking did. We want to do whatever we can in that case to not be imprisoned. 27% chance to get executed or executed. Yeah, that's also something we obviously don't want to do here. 9% chance of being imprisoned. Okay, so that's 9 plus 19%. We got quite a high chance of being able to fight our way out. We did it. We got the hell out of there. Sweet. Now, we probably want to join the Hermetic Society because we are still stressed. We're still wounded. That's so odd. Oh, shit. What could we join here then? Let's take a look. Request military training, get in the shape. It actually might have been a bad idea to join the Fighters Guild again. We tried joining the Keepers of the Flame, but of course there are no members of it, so we actually can't fill up the Legend Bar, despite the fact that we actually did trigger the Legend Bar. So you got the choice of Hermetic Society. You guys have basically said don't play the Assassins because it's super OP, and I do kind of agree. It is ridiculous. Like we could fulfill all of our goals. Trade League although it's fantastic, is very, very, very micromanaging. I feel like that could be really, really dull to watch. Very kind of, not dull to play, but you kind of have to do a lot of planning, and that's clearly not what we're here for. Fuck it, let's go back to the Hermetic Society. Let's actually write that goddamn magnum opus that I wanted to write last time before we died. Have some maids dispatched. How is a mummy having Babby? That's what I want to know. How does Babby be born from this? I suppose we haven't really technically got any malices or anything, huh? Maybe people will discover that actually we are an undead Coptic rebels. What? Oh, Coptic Christian. It's a religious revolt, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I was going to say, why the hell is our own culture rebelling against us? But then it all sort of came to me. Oh, we've still got troops raised. We've still got, look at that. We've still got mercenaries, that type of thing. And obviously retinues as well. Okay, fine. So we absolutely want to go to war as soon as possible. Really, I should be looking around seeing if there are just any wars. There are clearly claims we can press here as well. So we might as well do those, seeing as we've got the army here. Okay, cool. What are we looking for then? Let's press some de jure ducal claims. We go for this guy immediately. Fine. De jure claim will also keep our vassal kind of happy, so I will roll with that one. Good health is a blessing. Yeah, no shit, isn't it just? Things are quiet in Durham at the moment. You've taken advantage of calm to rest and recover some of your strength, sapped by your illness. Yeah, you could say that. I mean, dying is arguably the greatest illness of all. Okay, get out of here. Coptic revolt dealt with. Right, okay. We're going to wait another day, burn that one down, start building up our prestige basically all over again, which is kind of a pain in the ass, because of course we did have enough prestige to actually form an empire last time before this whole thing happened. Right, okay. Any other claims we got? Nothing else. It's rare that we don't have any claims that we can press. You can start proselytizing. Go back to work. Thank you very much. We've got write Ethereum paper and acquire ingredients. Kick out some more courtiers just in case they give us thousands of gold. Goodbye. Just in case they give us 1,000 gold. Goodbye. Just in case they give us 1,000 gold. Goodbye. Where are all these fucking courtiers coming from? We just did this like 10 minutes ago, didn't we? I will ask for help from those around me. That's it. We could build a new pyramid. You know what we could do? Where did we build the Luxor library? So here we want to build a grand library, don't we, to really get the most out of this place. Oh, we can't. Oh, that sucks. We've got Grand Fortress, Royal Statue, Great Walls, Royal Palace, Magnificent Garden, Grand Mausoleum, or Great Pyramid. That's boring. Yeah, that's really disappointing. Okay, never mind then. I was going to say, we could go for something like a Royal Palace, just to help build up our tech a little bit, because that was the whole reason I wanted to do it, was build that and then also build up the Great Library, Great Work. That way, between the two of them, we're going to get a ridiculous amount of tech, but I guess not. That's a real shame. Okay. Can we build them elsewhere? Is it just that particular province, maybe? We've already got one in Alexandria. What other provinces do we control here? Let's go for this one. Right. Grand Fortress, Royal Palace. Yeah, I don't know exactly what determines what you can build in terms of wonders. Is this... Oh, low fertility, sickly. I wonder why. Is it because his father's dead? Welcome. Welcome, young. What's a dead fish? What's a dead fish? My goldfish from when I was 6, but besides that, dead fish. That's a really hard question. It doesn't also make any sense at all. So I'm just going to call you... We've had Tiger Shark. We've had Nurse Shark. You're going to be called Hammerhead. Hammerhead Shark. Welcome, my son. Sickly as well. Is he going to die? Is this our... I was going to say, is this our only heir? But of course not. We actually abdicated from our son, which is the weirdest thing that can happen in CK2. Right. Probable while it lasted. We've lost some garbage there. Don't really care too much about that. Can we go to war with you guys? Have we got any sort of claims that we can press here? We can. Awesome. Right. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Let's get these troops down here and let's continue building our empire then. There actually might be... There it is. Boom. Luxor Temple restored. Oh, I didn't realize there was more to do. Oh, that's cool. The temple has finally been restored to its former glory. We've got the Barony of Luxor. We gain 500 prestige and Kemetic gains 10% moral authority. There it is. The Shrine of Ni. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that because obviously we can't hold it anyway, so there's no point in having it. Wow, I didn't realize there was more to actually do there. Can we build anything else? No, we actually can't do anything else besides that. We can build like a garden or like a mausoleum would work as well. Place to honor the dead, it could be used to intimidate, or even pyramids. I've never built a great mausoleum before, but I have built the pyramids. The pyramids are obviously ridiculous and super grand, but we've already got one of those, so I would kind of see. Ah, look at that. Luxor Temple restored. It would seem the Egyptians have been very busy recently, haven't they just? A recent resurgence of Kemetic fanaticism has swept Egypt, and the pinnacle of their fanaticism has reached with the restoration of Luxor Temple. Located on the east bank of the Nile, the temple is both splendid to withhold and enormous in size. It even holds an entirely new wing attached to the groundwork of the original temple. We need to say, okay, worrying. What, how worrying. Think of the upkeep costs on that. Think of the staff I'm going to have to pay to clean the place. My prisoner, Panus. Fine. We should probably also ransom some other people out, because I imagine we've got quite a lot of costs kicking around right now. What if we banish these children? Children, give me money, nothing, and nothing. Should we can't banish our own son again, huh? We already have more than we can carry, so we're doing alright in the Hermetic Society. What's our learning looking like? 21. Yeah, we should be absolutely fine to write the best Magnum Opus we can right now. What, have we finished proselytizing or something? Why does she keep doing this? It's actually kind of driving me insane. Why are you like this? Wab Asim of Monsiskard. When I say proselytize, I expect you to freaking proselytize, you weird lady. Right, okay. Let's go to war then for whatever this duchy is here. Idab. Idab that duchy, if you don't know what I'm saying. Thank you. I'm gonna be taking this one now. Let's ignore what I just said. Let's just take this one, thank you. Sorry? No siege? I guess it's the Casus no longer valid, by the way. Thank God we didn't waste a bunch of fucking piety on that, huh? Oh, because it went into revolt. Oh, that's good for us. Okay. Fine. I guess it makes our lives a little bit easier. It's kind of annoying, though, because, I mean, we did technically declare war on the other guy, so I believe that does put us in truce. Oh, does it not? Oh, that's fine, then. So we can actually not only grab this, but we can also declare war for this series of duchies here. What's this one? Dotawo. We can also grab this one, too. That's very, very powerful. Oh, shit. Okay. Right, let's burn this one down very quickly. Bring her in. Let's try and deal with this Relian, because the Relians obviously tend to peter out very, very quickly. We need to get this done as soon as possible so that these guys don't come to some sort of truce. Even if they're white peace or something, we want to make sure that we can actually get this, rather than get another, oh god, I thought he actually got Casus Belli invalid there. Rather than another inconclusive Casus Belli. Recently, I've noticed the pitiful state of my son. Sure ain't no auto hammerhead shark. He's got flu. I know how he fucking feels. I'm still absolutely suffering today, which is why this video is probably not going to be the usual quality, unfortunately. I apologise for that. Go off my court position at once. Absolutely. Get rid of it. Just yeet him into the ocean. It'll be better than ever. Okay, so grab this one. Then, is there like an empire around Nubia? Because obviously the Egyptian one is basically already done. Yeah. So CK2Plus is kind of weird in the way that it deals with empires. So there are a lot of custom sort of titular empires, a lot of other sorts of empires as well. We might be able to make, say, for example, the Kemetic Empire. Or you know, the ancient Egyptian Empire, or something along those lines, right? So CK2Plus actually removes the default base game empire level titles, so you don't have, I don't know what the empire around here would be. It might be the Empire of East Africa, for example. I have no idea. But it actually removes all of those, just so that you are kind of more forced to carve out your own realm. I kind of like it in a way, because it also has a whole bunch of new titles as well, so you can make some really obscure shit. So you can make, like, the Jewish Empire of England, for example, might be something CK2Plus adds. I don't think it does, but they've got a lot of weird niche ones that you don't normally see. So it is kind of nice for a little bit of varying gameplay. But for us right now, we're super screwed by it, because I don't know what our Empire level title is. And I don't know what we have to do to actually unlock the ability to found that Empire level title. Maybe it'll just, you know, maybe a title will just pop up when we cross the threshold of, like, a certain amount of provinces, was what I'm kind of banking on right now. If I can't work it out, you know, if we grab most of the Nile and we're still not being offered an empire, we could just make Jerusalem our primary title and make a custom empire based around that, and then rename it. I mean, that's probably the easiest way, right? Thank you very much. I hope your war goes swimmingly, by which I mean I hope it ends soon so that we can come and grab this duchy as well. Now, that puts us with a border with Abyssinia, which means we can also go to war with Abyssinia and start grabbing even more down parts of the Nile there. Nice. We have expanded quite a lot, though, huh? We're doing pretty well, but I still don't think we're quite empire level size. We're big. But, yeah, now that I look at this, we really aren't we? It might even be like Empire of the Sahara or some of that shit. Speaking of which, can we even Holy War you guys? Oh, you're part of Nubia as well, but can we... Yeah, Holy War for Sahara. So we could get the whole of the Sahara Desert, or all these various provinces in between. Obviously, very useful. I really do like this feature of CK2Plus with these extra little weird wasteland provinces. It's obviously very useful if you do want to try and gain the whole of Africa. So in base game CK2, you have like two big paths up and down here between, you know, Morocco and sort of Mali. And what's this one all the way over here? I have no idea. Takrur. There we go. But you don't really have these sort of inter routes carrying between the various provinces in Northern Africa. I do really like it, because I think it makes this whole area a lot more viable. Because, of course, in CK2 now, all the way down here, there's these gold mines, and they are ludicrously good for getting a shit ton of money out of them. They haven't actually built any gold mines yet, but you can sort of see them on the map there. So if we can connect ourselves up, you know, with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, like maybe only 10 provinces, we can connect ourselves up from Egypt over to there. Whereas normally in the base game, you have to go all the way around the south and draw a border up there, or all the way across Northern Africa. So it's kind of a nice little feature. Hurry up with your goddamn revolt, huh? Let me in. Right, let's give this land away as well. I say that after I've just realised I've kicked out all of my courtiers that we hired. Sorry, a bunch more now then. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, good to see you. Hello, welcome, welcome. Right, fine. Let's see what we've got. We can also get rid of this now. We need to, as soon as possible, start building up a bunch of rapport with China again. Like, building up as much, Oh, you're a weird character. Hafiz? Wait, you're not my religion or my culture at all. Liar. Okay, there we go. Gurgers. Tell him. You can have, what is it? The IDAB? Was it that one? There you go. You can have that one, my friend. So as soon as we can start building that up, we can actually start building up our artifacts again. Like, we're getting kind of close because we got rid of a lot of the garbage Chinese artifacts, like the Zhao artwork. Great, that's useful. History of Yuan. Great, that's useful. 5% fertility. We want the good ones. And one of the best Chinese artifacts, which actually we rarely look for, I've always felt guilty of not actually finding it, is the Jade Dragon. There are actually some in game. Shit. There it is. So Jade Dragon gives diplomacy +2, national text modifier +10%. Really difficult to get. I would really love one of those. And in fact, there's a couple kicking around in the world, huh? The Duke of Anjou has one, and Abdul Latif, Amir of Muscat, also has one as well. Look at that. Yeah, if we could get one of those, I always forget about that, but another 10% on our text modifier as well. There's a good amount of gold. Like right now, obviously, we've got troops race and shit like that. So how's your revolt coming along, huh? I hope he doesn't win it. That would suck. 0%. Yeah, that's going to take a while. So what we'll do then, why not go for these guys? Why not start heading south down here as well? We might as well, you know, get as much land as possible, seeing it's just kicking around. In fact, we can go to war with Damascus again, can't we? We can. Cool. So we can make a really firm, solid border with these guys. And what's over here? Oh, it's fucking Nubia on our west. Nubia on our right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Confront him. Reveal his dishonest ways to the world. I'm not losing. I want to get through this society as soon as possible, because I feel like we've tried to get through the Hermetics over and over and over. Master, I feel that we are held back by the lack of a proper office for alchemy. Sure, I guess we can afford it. Speaking of what we can afford, Trade Master wants 500 gold. To be honest, as long as she's set to invest right now, focus on profit, she is set to invest in the realm. I'm kind of happy to do so, because these investments, this crazy shit that we've got going on here, obviously we've got like, you know, Mediterranean trade, Silk Road, African trade. We've also got wool shipments from the investments. We've got the Chinese ones. We've got the tax modifiers here. Sorry, gold shipments given tax income, economy spread rate, maintenance retinue. I can't talk today. Sorry, I do literally have the flu. Retinue maintenance cost -20% as well. That's pretty nuts. Blast furnace, man. That's why I'm thinking we'll give us some more funds and just stay on top of that, because that, I think, is what's making us able to fight all these wars. You know, when we fought the Caliph a couple of episodes ago and this guy sent like 25,000 troops at us, that was the one thing that was keeping us going quite a lot. Let's tidy up Damascus and let's go grab that one, because that gives this guy like, what, 3 prompts? I believe we could probably all holy war at once. I don't know. Do we want a holy war and get 3 provinces simultaneously, or do we want to declare war on just Damascus and see it through? Damascus is a great province. Is it 3 provinces great, though? That's the real question. Not really. Not really. I'm going to take this whole thing. What was that? Amman? Thank you. Get into position. Let's knock this guy out. That's a whole bunch more. Even though we've only been to 2 or 3 wars this episode, it is still all helping out. What I'll do before tomorrow, though, is I'll check out what our Empire level title is, just so that I know in advance what we've got to plan for, and I can come up with a much better plan than just randomly grabbing titles in the hopes that we're now big enough to be an Empire. So grab this one as well. We've got a really nice border with the Abbasids too. We've got obviously the natural desert defense. I was kind of hoping these guys would stick around. Are the Abbasids trying to go for them? Oh, these guys are. The Hashemids. If they can kick around, that would be fantastic as well, because they're acting as a really... Then we wouldn't actually have a border with the Abbasids on this side. We've only got to worry about them coming down from this way. And I'm worried about the Abbasids the most, because, of course, they're about the only people that can stop us at this stage. 25,000 troops. Nubia have fuck all. What about Abyssinia? I haven't checked on these guys. 14,000, so they're powerful. They could be a pain in the ass, but they're not that powerful that we have to worry about them, unlike, you know, obviously the Abbasids and the Byzantines as well, both of which are only going to have a single border with. So I'm pretty happy with how the lands have been drawn up here. I'm really glad that splintering went as well as it did last episode for Jerusalem and everything. Speaking of which, how are we doing with that? I'd like to take that back, actually, if you don't mind. We've got it! Oh, we have Jerusalem! Right. What did I click on last time? Like Hebron or something like that? Cool. Okay. Can we put like a wonder in Jerusalem? Royal Palace. We can put a pyramid in Jerusalem. That's the goal. That's got to be the goal. Build a gigantic fuck-off pyramid in one of the holiest sites on Earth. Arguably the holiest site on Earth. That would be fantastic, huh? Let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. That's our goal from now on. The Great Pyramids of Jerusalem. Take a prisoner at once. Let's kill these troops then, because that is quite a lot, and they're going to get out of hand if they are left unchecked. Okay, we've got the best army possible. We're not taking a river cross or anything like that. They're not technically at full morale either. We're going to absolutely smash them with Tiger Shark there. That might be enough war score to... Yeah, perfect. Look at that. Boom. And with every holy war, our moral authority increases. In fact, I think a gambling man would say we're at 100% moral authority. We are. Yeah, that's not much of a surprise. Even though we've only got one holy site here, we've rebuilt Luxor, which has given us a huge amount. We ourselves obviously have a ridiculous amount of like piety and shit. Temples built 1%. Luxor restored 10%. Province conversion 2%, victorious crusades as well. All this wars that we've been doing in the sort of heartland of so many different empires has really put us back on the fucking map, huh? We're very powerful right now. We're actually insanely powerful, which is why I'm surprised we haven't bloody proselytized absolutely fucking anything. Let's check out the religions map mode. We really haven't, huh? Oh, Kemetic. We flipped a single province. Well, oh no, hang on, there's this one as well. Well done, boys. Good work. That's unbelievable. Good God. Jesus. Right. I think I will leave it there for today. This is pretty good. Again, I apologize. I can't really do much editing right now because I'm absolutely fucking fried. Like, I'm sat here, I'm like genuinely half death because of this goddamn flu. I can barely talk. So I'm trying to keep the workload kind of to a minimum, but I don't want to give you guys nothing. And this has obviously been an episode I'm kind of fine with putting out with. I think this has been pretty decent. Come back to life, restored Luxor, done a lot more holy wars. We're not going to have too much of this, so don't worry. If you're... Just bear with me for the next couple of days while I try and not die. Let's load filter 1 here. Quickly dish out this land here to my good friend. What have we got? Like, was it that one? No? Syria. There we go. Boom. That's some nice borders. We've done some good expansion there, team. Thank you for watching. Let's give a shout out to the insane top tier level patrons who made the series possible in the first place. A big thank you to Alpha Scuff, Atmosis, Average Gamer, 419, Asuna Kirito, Bacon Kitten, Sidini, Crazy Pat, Crosis, Donald, Facundo Vasquez, Fluffernutter, Fungus King, Gogolus, Harik, Jimbo, Josh Lynn, Dean Tesla, Justin Wallace, Kaden Carter, Michael Mullen, Mr. Smug, Moss Gratful, Nathan Flores, Neko Philip, Palvis Presley, Scott, Skaz, Shayuk Sinclair, Sir Thor the Swede, Stannis Amanis, The Forsaken One, T-Bag Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, and Becky was backers. Thank you for your support at the insane tier levels on Patreon. It's most appreciated. Big shout out to these guys. And a thank you, of course, as well to Asro, Anna Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Attila, Bordoon, Ben Trope, Better Max, Better Valerian, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Dunconny217, easier to pronounce name, Exploding Knees, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Icy Gray, Irish, Israel, Jacob Wolf, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Jason, Jose, Joran De Vries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beer, Justin Plot, Justin Walters, Lemon Stark, Lasme, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Matthew, Monty, Nathaniel Lindbergh, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Peyton Dennis R, Russian Oligarch, Billionaire, The Bloody Knight, The Insane Pickle, Wesley Grayson, Will Wade, Wolfie Yorkers, and Zach Pillar 2. That list has never felt so long in my life. Good God. See you all tomorrow.